Welcome to Highland, California for the first stage of the 2015 Redlands Bicycle Classic, the Highland Circuit Race. As we got underway under beautiful sunny skies early in the morning with an incredibly strong field.
A great field, almost 19 teams from the women. This is the largest women's field they've had going to the Highland Circuit Race. A tough circuit, too. It's a little bit of an uphill, a very twisty downhill. They'll be doing 14 laps of the 2.8-mile circuit, and, of course, the neutral zone is first. You tell me about how you think it's going to play out, and what are your plans for today?
Well, I think that, last year, generally a course like this, it's the first stage. It's probably not going to be a breakaway, but there's always a chance, so you got to keep your eyes open for that. And you just sort of have to look and see what cards people are coming to the race with, because you don't know who's fit, you don't know who's riding well, and you don't know what teams are going for what goals. So you just have to keep your eyes open and do what you can.
How's your confidence level coming into this race?
It's pretty good. My training's been going well, and I'm really looking forward to racing this week, especially today. It'll be a good course.
It's a hard course with that tough finish. Can you tell me a little bit about how your team is going to tackle this, and specifically how you want to tackle today?
Just be smart and follow the right wheels. I don't want to say too much because we have our team plan and stuff.
The racing got underway from the gun as the riders were released as they entered the Highland Park circuit. And Frankie, immediately the hill took its toll on the women's field.
Well, it's a tough hill. When you come out of that last corner, it's about a kilometer drag up to the finish line. You can see here they're on this 2.8 kilometer circuit going around in the hill. Women were struggling right at the beginning, struggling trying to get up this. But while they're struggling in the back, in the front, riders were attacking, riders were pushing the pace of the strongest teams. Some of them wanted to be able to break up this race. And you can see fast technical downhill as the riders fly through here with the major teams really controlling the front of this race.
Yeah, multiple attacks, but nobody able to get away as Optum, United Healthcare, and TIPCO did their work on the front to keep things together. They would be successful as it did come down to a field sprint, and Frankie, it was a surprise winner today.
Definitely a surprise winner. On that inside, you can see given everything was Allison Jackson from 2016, presented by Show Air, just nipping at the line right in front of Mara Abbott and Brianna Wall. A fantastic ride by her. Look at these, they're exhausted at the top of this long 1 kilometer climb.
Really good. Yeah.
You're a relative unknown in the women's professional peloton, your first NRC race here at the Redlands Classic. Did you think that you could win coming into the day today?
Well, the coach said I could, so I believed it. If you're not patient enough, you're going to want to go at the bottom, and that's what happened. And people just shell out the sides, and you just got to wait and wait. And I had done a good job of staying in the pack, saving some energy just for that final. And so then when it flattens out just so you can see the finish line, that was my time to go, and it worked out.
So Jackson gets her first win in her first race of her first pro season for the 2016 presented by Show Air team, but it wasn't an easy day for Allison.
Definitely wasn't easy. A crash in the feed zone with about 2 laps to go, managed to pick herself up, then a wheel problem where she had to stop again and catch back up, and she still had the legs to be able to power into that sprint.
On the men's side, all eyes were on this man as Chris Horner of the Airgas Safeway team returns to domestic American racing at a race that he really cut his teeth at here at the Redlands Classic.
Well, he's won this race numerous times, won the NRC numerous times, and this is the first race of the calendar year for the NRC, so he's excited to be able to return here. But what does it mean for you to come back to Redlands and kind of get your U.S. campaign underway?
Yeah, I like it. It's the first race of the season for me, so of course I'm not familiar with all the guys, but I love Redlands. I've done this race. I was trying to think last night. I think 11 times, so maybe 12, but we're somewhere in that number. So if I'm at home here, and of course grew up in San Diego, so I like the weather up here. I like the crowds. I like the town. And I feel comfortable, so I look forward to it.
See today playing out for you and for Team Smart Stop.
For us, the plan is the same. We're trying to keep it all together. We have such a powerful team that we're really trying to turn the race into a sprint. I think for riders like me and Eric, it suits us perfectly. It's, an uphill finish with a tailwind, so it's going to be fast. We have riders like Zach Bell and Bobby Sweeting to lead us out. And with 4 of us leading each one of us out, everything's versatile with us. So, there's 4 cards we can play for the win. So it's going to be a hard day, but I think it's going to come down to the sprint.
While the women mostly kept the race together, the men's race saw a major breakaway that threatened the field as they were away up until the final lap to go. It was Josh Berry of Jelly Belly Pro Cycling, Jake Sittler of Astellas Pro Cycling, and Brendan Ream, the Cal Giant Specialized rider, who had a great ride working together, and they got a serious gap.
They got a serious gap, and it was pretty strung out, especially on the downhill. And for a while, it was a little bit of a poker game on who was going to have to chase down that breakaway. You know, Optum, Hincapie, who won last year with Deion Smith. And here you can see the three riders built up a lead almost a minute 45 seconds in front of that charging pack. But eventually, Team Hincapie took over as Brendan Ream stayed away for a fantastic 4 laps. A very strong ride by the Cal Giant rider.
Yeah, Ream was able to drop his 2 breakaway companions. He rode solo for about 3 laps before eventually being caught just on the climb as he came up to the summit. And you're absolutely right. Hincapie did a majority of the work to bring them back together. It was an excellent show of teamwork.
This was with 2 laps to go when Hincapie development team came to the front. They strung it out. They had an objective to try to get the winner from last year, Deion Smith. This is with 1 lap to go, and again, the teams are going. This is Oscar Clark in second place or in third place, coming around trying to catch Brendan Ream. Brendan knew his time was over, so right now it's going to come to the lead out for the finish.
So then we hit the reset button. It comes down to a field sprint, and it's Sebastian Hayedo making an early jump at the bottom of the climb to take Travis McCabe to the line. Hayedo gets an easy win today by a couple bike lengths.
Sebastian Hayedo coming off of Team Dubai in Europe, and now with Jameis Hagas-Berman, a fantastic win in front of Travis and Deion Smith in third.
So Hayedo will wear the yellow jersey heading into the Big Bear time trial tomorrow for Stage 2 of the Redlands Bicycle Classic.
And taking the KOM jersey for the day is Cortland Brown riding for Estella's.
From Stage 1 of the Redlands Bicycle Classic, this is Brad Sohner alongside Frankie Andreu. We'll see you back here for Stage 2 from Big Bear.